welcome back. My name is Julia. I'm a yoga teacher and holistic nutritionist, and I'm so excited to be sharing these classes with you. Today's class will be a intermediate level yoga Pilates flow. So we'll be working our glutes, our arms, our abs, as well as stretching, lengthening the whole body. You don't need any equipment today, but always great to have a rolled up blanket or a firm pillow nearby, just to act as a block if you need a little bit of extra space. And we'll begin today lying on our back. So come with me. Lying flat on our mat, knees draw to the chest. We're gently going to get into those hips. Gently rolling back and forth. If it is the first thing in the morning, this might feel quite intense. So ease off where needed. And always remember deep breaths into the belly to help you move through feelings of discomfort or intensity. Recommend closing the eyes and really feeling that belly rise with every inhale and fall with every exhale. You might want to stop and just hold on each side, really releasing the hip, releasing any tension or gripping, and letting your legs completely release so your arms are completely supporting them. So when you're over to the right side, you'll really feel that in the left hip flexor. Then coming back through center, over to the left, totally releasing that right hip. And once again, back through center. Big stretch overhead, legs to sky. We're going to point and flex. For 10, our back is pushing firmly into the mat, lengthening through those legs, waking up the calves, the hamstrings, and the core. For 5, 4, 3, really flex, really point, and 1, amazing. Inhale, stretching longer through the arms and longer through the legs. Exhale, catch behind that right leg, torso and shoulders raise off, coming into kind of a sit-up position. We're going to lower the left leg here with control and then pulse. Switch the hands, pulse. For 10, 9, 8, a little bit of a core workout. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, shoulders come even higher, 2, and 1. Legs back to the ceiling, arms overhead, and we're lowering very, very slowly for 10, 9, back really presses into the mat, 5, 4, 3, I'm shaking, 2, and 1. Amazing. Bringing those feet flat, knees are bent. We're going to come into a few more exercises for our abs, coming into bicycles. So hands behind the head, legs are bent at 90. We're going to twist, so left leg extends, left elbow to the right knee, looking all the way over to that right elbow, and then right leg extends to sky, bends, that's 1. Switching sides, extend the leg and switch. For 8, 7, 6, really look all the way over towards the elbow. 5, and remember to breathe. 4, we're almost there. 3, really straighten that top leg. 2, and 1. Coming into regular old bicycles for 10, 9, 8, 7, really twist, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll finish on the other side. Amazing. Knees to chest. I really felt that. I'm sure you did too. Gently rolling and rocking. All right, let's release. Plant the feet on the ground. We'll stretch out the abs just a little bit. Inhale, hips to sky. Nice and gentle. Exhale. Release to the mat. 2 more times. Really let your breath guide you. Inhale, hips to sky. Closing the eyes. Exhale, release. Nice flowy movement. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, release. Beautiful. We're going to rock up to a seat. Move that bum back a touch. Flex the legs. Inhale, arms up. Lengthening here for 10, 9. Feet are flexed. Those baby toes draw back. Like that and that. You'll really feel that through the calves. Chin is slightly tucked. Let arms lengthen and then they draw back down into the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's inhale, spine lengthens. Nice deep bend in those knees. Up and over. Coming into our first forward fold. Rock the head side to side. And you should feel this all the way down through the spine. If you're not feeling so much, walk the feet out a little bit. This will intensify the feeling in the calves, but we do want to keep connection from the abdomen to the upper thighs, and that's to protect the low back. A few more moments here, closing the eyes, really tuning into the breath. All right. Gently coming out. We're going to bend that left leg, turning sideways on our mat, coming into some half center split stretches. Get nice and comfy wherever your leg feels good this morning or today. That's just fine. Inhale, arms to sky, behind the head. We're going to draw that right elbow back and left arm up and over. Back up, arms up, and let's switch. Left arm behind the head, elbow back, once again, up and over. And now we're coming a little bit deeper. So that first round was just to ease in. Again, left elbow draws back. Hand can be wherever it reaches on your leg. And if your top arm gets tired, simply release it to that left thigh. Always encourage you to close your eyes in these longer holds. Should be feeling a nice stretch through the left side body. Coming back up through center, switching the legs. Right leg bends, left leg extends. Get nice and comfortable. Inhale, both arms to sky. Behind the head, and right arm lifts, up and over, just easing in, warming up. Inhale, back up, switching the arms, right elbow draws back, it's in line with the back of the mat, up and over. Nice flex in that left foot. And you'll feel that stretch along the right side of the body. Inhale together, spine lengthens. Exhale, melting a little bit deeper. Next inhale, slowly coming back up. We're turning, facing forward, coming into a tabletop position. Knees are under hips, hands are under shoulders, fingers spread, pressing firmly into the mat, coming into a couple rounds of cat-cow. This movement is always led by the breath and the tailbone. So let's exhale, tailbone tucks, chin to chest. Inhale, tail grows back, torso unwinds, heart opens, gaze forward. Moving through a couple more rounds in your own time. Little bend in those elbows. And meeting in a neutral spine when you're finished your next round. Let's inhale, coming into some twists, right arm to sky, reaching up, growing, growing, growing. Exhale, palm to mat. Breath in, left arm to sky. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Now we're going to move into a few glute exercises. So we're coming down onto our forearms, our knees move in just a little, and we're going to make sure that our hips are nice and square here. The movements are smaller and more controlled than you would expect or than you might want to do. So let's extend the right leg. Remember that right hip draws down in line with the left, and we're just raising and lowering, very controlled, moving slowly. As we reach the top, I want you to really activate that right glute so that feels like you're squeezing and lengthening the leg, and lower. For 8. Toes are pointed, or if this starts to cramp, feel free to flex or to do a flexed point. There is a word for this, I just can't think of it. For 6, let's say. 5. See if you can activate the glute more and more each time. For 3, 2, and 1. This time our right knee is going to tap the mat beside our left and keeping the knee bent, toe to sky. So you're kicking up, and we tap and up for 8. Tap and up. 6. 5. This time we come up and we do a little pulse. Tap, up, pulse, up, tap. For 4. 3, you'll really start to feel this in the left glute. 2, and still really have that mind-body connection with that right glute. And let's do 1 more for good measure. 1. Amazing. Coming, releasing that leg back down. We're going to turn our left arm perpendicular so the elbow points out towards the side of the mat, and we're coming up on that right hand. Right leg extends to the outer corner of the mat, and we're going to lift on a diagonal for 10. Again, not too high. The hips are open this time, but it's a controlled movement, feeling it in both glutes, but especially the left. For 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding up or pulsing for 10. 9. Getting longer through that leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding up, circles out for 10. I hit the wall. 9, 8, little circles leading with that toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. We're almost there for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, grow longer. 2, and 1. Beautiful. Good work. Back to the mat, and we're going right into the other side. Coming back down onto the forearms. This time our left leg extends, toes pointed, have a hair, pointed flexed or point flex. And this time, let's draw that left hip down to stay in line with the right. Let's lift, extend longer, squeeze at the top, and lower for 9, 8, nice and controlled. Feel kind of like you're moving through heavy water, honey, or another figment of your imagination. 6, 5, 4, 3, really squeeze that left glute. 2, and 1. This time we tap the knee, toes to sky for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, pulse up this time, and tap. 4, pulse and tap. 3, pulse and tap. 2, see if you could pulse a little bit higher, really feeling that right glute. Last one, and tap. Beautiful. Coming up onto the left hand, this time the right arm turns in. That left leg extends to the left corner of the mat, toes pointed, our hips are open, and we raise and lower with control for 9, 8, squeezing at the top, 7, going longer through the leg, all the way out through the torso and out the top of the head. For 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You know what to do. We're pulsing for 10. 9, getting longer in every direction. 7, 6, 5, 4. Really feeling the glutes are on fire. 2, and 1. Circles out. Out. I went in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice small circles, nice and controlled. 2, and 1. And switch, other direction. 9, 8, 7. You can do it. 5. This is the end of our glutes. So after this, we're moving into lots more flow. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's come into child's pose and have a little rest. Forehead releases to the mat. Gently swaying back and forth. Really letting it all go. Nice deep breaths. Right, if you're ready, rolling up, let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, fingertips extend in front, walking up and toes tuck, coming into a plank, holding for 10, 9, 8, nice and strong, 7, 6, little bend in the elbows, 5, 4, ribs draw towards one another, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're lowering just halfway. Exhale, push up. Once more, halfway, elbows draw in close to the body. Push up, and we're lowering all the way to the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to slide down, release those arms, left leg bends, coming into a quadricep stretch. Just gently swaying, coming really wherever feels comfortable to you. Nice deep breaths. You should feel your belly pushing into the mat with every inhale. All right, switching over, cheek switches, right leg bends, and gently sway. Right leg releases, hands come underneath the shoulders, coming into gentle back bends. Forehead presses into the mat, toes press into the mat, knees gently raise off. Inhale, heart forward, and gently lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, heart peels forward, gazes forward and down. And release. This time, let's lift the hands off the mat. Inhale, heart forward. And release. Inhale, let's tuck those toes. Exhale, big push up through plank. Hips to sky, down dog. Right away, walking out that dog. Wearing my hair down was not the best choice for today's video, but let's go with it. Bending one knee and then the other. Moving in whatever way feels good for your body today. All right, coming to meet in center, both heels down. Let's inhale, rising high on the toes, shifting weight forward to plank all the way over those hands. And exhale, shifting weight all the way back into the toes, hips up, down dog. Twice more. Let's inhale, forward. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, up and forward. Exhale, back and down dog. Right away, let's inhale, right leg to sky. Nice controlled movement, keeping those hips square. And tap. Let your breath guide you, just like in our cat-cows. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, right leg lifts. Growing longer out those toes. Exhale, knee to nose, see if they can touch. And that right foot plants down in between the hands. Coming into a lunge. We're just going to shift our weight back and forward on the ball of the back foot, just kind of loosening up that left hip flexor before we lower. So very gently for a few more moments. And when you're ready, coming light onto the fingertips and lower that back knee. Inhale, arms to sky. You'll really feel that in the left hip flexor there. If this is a bit too much, feel free to put your hands down, palms down onto the mat. And of course, if you have your pillows, you can place one on each side if you need a little bit more space. Beautiful. Let's straighten that front leg, coming onto the heel, coming into a half split. You'll really feel it in that calf, so the baby toe draws back, intensifying it even more, and we're going to point and flex for 10. Really strong here. I encourage you to close your eyes. And tune into your breath. Okay. Bending that front leg once more, coming into a nice low lunge. Hands plant, back toe tucks, right arm to sky, coming into a lunge twist. Beautiful. Fingertips reaching up, growing taller, growing longer out of the back heel and all the way up through the body, out the top of the head. We're either holding here or rolling onto the outer edge of that left foot and stepping the right foot over top, coming into a side plank. Inhale, arm up and over, reaching forward. Holding for 5. That right hip is right over the left, so it might need to draw forward just a bit. You might be shaking like me. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to a center plank. Let's inhale together. Exhale. Inhale, push up. Exhale, back up to down dog. Very nice. Quickly walking it out and then moving to the other side. Big exhale together. Inhale, left leg to sky and lower tap. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, knee bends, knee to nose. Plant that left foot down, coming into a low lunge. And again, we're gently pulsing on the ball of that back foot. Just warming up the left hip flexor. Sorry, the right hip flexor. Okay, once again, coming light onto the fingertips before we lower the back knee. Inhale, arms to sky, low lunge. Growing taller through the fingertips, gaze up, and let's stretch that front foot. Again, the pinky toe draws back, pointing and flexing for 10. Closing the eyes. Okay. And when you're done your 10 point and flex, let's meet back in a nice low lunge, tucking the back toes. Inhale, left arm to sky. Nice twist here. Again, growing taller through the fingertips, out through the back heel, and through the top of the head. And we're either holding here or rolling onto the outer edge of that bottom foot and stepping the top foot over top. Left hip might travel a little bit forward to be stacked on top of the right. Let's inhale, grow taller through the fingertips and reaching up and over for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to your nice center plank. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, nice and strong. This is the last bit of Pilates E work we will do, I believe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips to sky, down dog. Let's exhale together. Inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, planting down, coming light on the fingertips, arms to sky, high lunge. And we're opening the arms, planting down that back foot, coming into warrior 2. Really lengthening through each arm. Knee, front knee is over the heel. And we're reaching forward, up, 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 and reverse. Keeping a nice bend in that front knee. And the top arm reaches up once more, over, and either down to that knee or down to the mat. Top arm reaches up, coming into side angle. All right, using the core to really support the body. Ooh, back up. Front leg straightens, reaching forward, forward, forward through those fingertips. And top arm opens, coming into triangle. Top arm option to reach up and over. Let's inhale, coming back up. Nice little back bend here. And back to center. Back toes pivot in, high lunge, and we're reaching. I'm just going to scoot down a bit. We're reaching forward, forward, forward. Back toes float off, warrior 3. Growing longer through the toes, out through the fingertips, hips are square. Working our balance here. Body lifts, knee lifts towards the chest, coming all the way up. Nice inhale. Exhale, back to warrior 3. And if you fall, no worries. I fall about half of the time, so. Beautiful. Fingertips touch down. Left foot meets the right. Nice forward fold, deep bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms to sky, all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart and by your side. Right away, let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back to plank. Through chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Coming right into the other side. Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Woo. Inhale, growing forward, up. Exhale, reverse. Nice deep bend in that front knee. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, side angle. See, told you I fall. Let's exhale together. Inhale, up to stand. Exhale, reach forward, forward, forward. Inhale, triangle. Top arm to sky. Nice and light on those left fingertips if you are supporting yourself on the leg. Option, top arm up and over. Let's exhale together. Inhale, body lifts. Nice little back bend. Back toes pivot in. High lunge, inhale. Exhale, forward, forward, toes float, warrior three. I'm gonna move back so you can see me. Growing longer in each direction. Right hip is drawing down in line with the left. All right, let's inhale together, knee to chest, coming to stand. Nice balance. And exhale, back to warrior three. See if you can grow even longer than you did before. All right, fingertips touch down, back leg meets the other and release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Release the neck. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, hands through heart and by your side. I'm nice and warm. It feels really good. All right, coming into our cool down, you guys. You've done so well. I'm so happy that you've joined me. Let's just, I don't know the word for this, but crisscross our feet out. So our toes are pointing out as wide as the mat. We're going to lower very slowly into a squat. Feel free to have your legs as wide as you need. If a yoga squat is a little bit too tight on those hips, you can widen them even more. And always the option to sit on your blanket, pillow, or block. This is actually nice, so I'm going to stay here. Using the elbows to really create tension against those knees and gently open the hips even more. All right, let's release onto the mat. Let's pop this here. And leaning back, just windmill the legs. One way and then the other. We're going to come into some seated twists. So that right leg is bent, heel to the bum. Actually, I did the wrong side. Left leg is bent, heel to bum. Right leg is crossed over top. Let's inhale, left arm to sky. Exhale, twisting towards the right. I always get confused with this seated twist. There's so many legs and arms, but we always want to twist towards the right first to support digestion. Closing down the eyes. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, again, feeling your spine lengthening, heart opening. Exhale, melting and twisting a little bit deeper. And very slowly unwind. We're going to come into Gomukhasana if this is available to you. Always the option to have your little prop for some added height, or you can stay in the twist if this is just a little bit too much for the hips. So her knees are stacked on top of one another. Option one, sitting nice and tall, Eyes closed, palms over the knees. Option 2, inhale, arms to sky, reaching up and over. Very slowly for 5, 4, our fingers are slowly lowering, 3, to the mat, 2, and 1. Coming back up, we're going to unwind the legs and twist to the left. Let's inhale, right arm to sky. Exhale, body releases towards the left. Closing the eyes. Let's inhale together, growing longer through the spine, heart opening. Exhale, melting deeper into the twist. Option to stay here or come into Gomukhasana, gently unwinding. Grabbing that prop if you need, lifting off your bum, knees are stacked on top of each other, and gently lower. Again, you have your options. Take whichever one serves your body today. Wherever you are, unwinding from your twist or unraveling the legs. And we're going to come into a very quick forward fold just to even ourselves out here. Legs extended in front, baby toes draw back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. And release the neck. Beautiful. With those stretched legs, we're going to lower ever so slowly for 10. Fingertips reaching forward. 7, 6, ribs drawing towards each other. 4, 3, 2, 2 again, and 1. Release. Coming into, I'm going to just scoot down again. I'm all over the place today. Coming into some back bends to finish off our class. Our feet are flat on the mat, knees are bent, heels are just out of reach of our fingertips. Let's inhale, hips to sky. Option to clasp the hands, walk the shoulders in, coming a little bit deeper. Closing the eyes. Three more breaths here. And gently release the hands and lower hips to mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. Releasing. All right, we can repeat that, or if full bridge Dhanurasana is in your practice, please come into that now. I'm not going to show it because I really, really, really only recommend it if it is a part of your safe practice. So let's inhale, hips to sky. And once again, clasping those hands, walking in on those shoulders. And this time, option to come up onto the toes. You can walk them in just a touch. And remember, drawing the ribs together to come out of any excess back bend. All right, let's release. Again, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. It's almost like you can feel them. It's kind of fun. Gently allow the legs to melt towards the left in a windmill action, and to the right. Arms are wide. Finishing with some deeper twists. So we're going to extend the left leg. Right knee comes to the chest. Actually, I do want you, if you have your prop, just grab it now and place it on the left side. You might need it, you might not. And so again, left leg is extended, right knee to chest. And we're gently releasing the knee over towards the left as our body twists towards the right. And I just have this here. Your knee can rest on it because it's important for your right shoulder to remain in contact with the earth. So this little prop just gives us a little bit more space. I really like it. It lets me really release and relax into this. Closing the eyes if they're not already. Nice deep breaths into the belly. One more inhale. Exhale through the mouth. All right, gently coming through center. Keep those eyes closed, my loves. And switching your prop. Right leg extends. Left knee bends towards the chest and gently melts to the right. Body twisting to the left. Left shoulder in contact with the earth. Let that head really roll towards the left. Deep breaths. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, it releases in. Draws in, I should say. Your next inhale, make it a nice big one. And exhale through the mouth. Gently unwinding, keeping those eyes closed. We're really calming our nervous system now. Coming into happy baby, so knees towards the chest, grabbing the toes. Toes or the outer edge of the foot. And very gently rocking or swaying. Let your face relax. Release any tension on the forehead, between the eyes. Release the jaw. Gently smile. And if you feel ready, coming into Shavasana, releasing those legs. Arms are wide. Legs are wide. Releasing any and all effort. face. Eyes feel like they're rolling away from one another, melting down the side of your face. Lips gently apart. Pick up the right hand, lengthen it out, and lower it. Repeating with the left, lengthen and lower. Shoulders melting into the mat, heart opening. Nice deep breath in together. That belly is rising and expanding. Exhale, feel your hips melt into the earth. Nice and heavy. Right leg lifts just a touch, grows longer and releases. And the left, growing and releasing. I will leave you here. Take as much time as you need. And I wish you a beautiful day.